Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It's a Tuesday afternoon. It's very, very hot where I am. It was up to 35 degrees, that's Celsius, earlier today. It's starting to cool down now, but it's been quite an intense day. Poor old Fluffy, it's collapsed on a chair next to me. And it's been a long day, all singing, dancing kind of a day. And as I say, very hot. So only one reading from me today. We're finally going to look at the Instagram account and ask if there's going to be some Insta gratification for Meghan Markle. Finally, her dreams of being an influencer, are they going to come true? I keep an eye on the account, and at the moment she's got 117,000 followers. Not quite the millions that she might need for that $1 million payday per post that she has threatened us all with, or promised us all, or she's touting to potential advertisers. Front page of the Daily Mail a few days ago. And everyone in Hollywood is allegedly talking about it and speculating that she could be heading for $20 million brand deals with some top brands. Wishful thinking or not, we are going to find out using the Tarot of Curious Creatures, because I think we're all curious to know what's going to happen with this. Doria, of course, was out with the Kardashians recently, and I did a reading on that, and I saw that Doria potentially could do quite well as an influencer of the lot of them. We know that Harry is touting bottled water, Meghan is touting new calm patches currently, but I think they're going to have to aim a bit higher if they want those millions, or if Meghan wants those millions. So let's see. Celtic Cross coming up. As I say, it's the only reading I'm doing today because it's a long day. And I just want to know what's going on. How anxious is she perhaps about this? Because we've heard a lot about this, but we haven't so far seen any signs of anything. No signs of life on that account, apart from the uptick in followers. And a lot of people are saying that those are mostly bots. We'll leave that as speculation. Not going to look at it, don't really care. It's the real clicks, the real views that count, as I'm sure the brands that she's trying to woo know only too well. So let's see what's going on. Tarot of Curious Creatures, Celtic Cross, and of course it is tarot for fun and entertainment, all my opinion, all speculation, and I read energy here. And there is, of course, a disclaimer in the box below. And there we go. More or less can see everything. And we've got the world. Well, there it is. That is literally what we're talking about. We're talking about a success. Very public. The world for me when I do these royal readings is an incredibly public card. Of course, the whole world's eyes are on this. She's been mentioning it. She started mentioning it, I think, when she did that Cut interview about a year ago now. It's hard to believe that so much time has gone by. But there we go. It's public. It's everyone's waiting. And this has got to be successful. The world is a card of success. Successful completion of a chapter in your life. She's left the royals, she's gone off to Hollywood, she's failed to star in any films, produced any movies, produced any really successful content for Netflix. I know that they say that the docu was very successful, but of course figures can be fudged, and lots of people watched it not because they were fans of Meghan Markle, probably the reverse. Anyway, that's our underlying energy. Let's look at the actual situation. How are things right now? What are we dealing with right now? I was expecting this card to show up. It showed up yesterday in a reading with the same tarot deck, the reading I did on Doria. Nine of Swords, very, very worried. This is make or break, and that's what this world card is telling me as well. Make or break for Meghan. She is extremely nervous. Hasn't slept for days, weeks. She probably really does need those new calm patches. She's probably going through packets of them. But that is somebody who's is existing in a state of high anxiety. This is not something that's going well. Not right now, it's not. As I say, the numbers are ticking up very slowly. It looks like they're being paid for. Astronomical amounts of money must be being spent, if it's true, and speculating, of course, that bots are involved. Speculating, let's repeat that word. But it might be costing her a fortune. And have any big brands bitten? Try say that after an all singing dancing day. Let's see, what's the problem? What's crossing her? What's challenging her right now? Ace of Wands in reverse. That's an influencer card if ever there was one. Ace of Wands, follow me, is the vibe of the Ace of Wands. I'm so exciting. I'm so dramatic. I will lead you off on a wonderful adventure. But it's in reverse. Nobody's biting. Nobody's falling for it. And if she deigns to read the comments anywhere, anything Sussex related is shown, posted, published, whatever, the hate is extraordinary. The negativity, the criticism, the mocking. It's changed so radically from the early days when she first appeared on the scene. It's now almost universal condemnation, criticism, scorn. It does not bode well. These are two very anxious, worried cards, and because I read energy, I start to get anxious, even though I really don't care how or whether she sinks or swims on Instagram. But let's see what's going on behind the scenes. And this was my "is she very worried?" question. We've already had it answered. So how are things behind the scenes? And the build up to this Four of Cups in reverse. This is the surrender card. Upright, it's indifference, it's apathy. It's can't really get excited about things, but in reverse, it's I wish I'd been more excited. I wish people had been more excited. And if I surrender to the energy and let go of expectations and just go with the flow of things, perhaps that'll come back to me. It's my do-over card, but you've got to go through a process of letting go of something with the Four of Cups in reverse, expectations, hopes, before you maybe get a do-over. And this is she's been through a lot of rejection, a lot of indifference, a lot of apathy. And she's really hoping that she gets another bite at this, that it hasn't all just slipped away. It's very late in the day for her to be doing something like this. If she was going to go down this road, really, she should have done it almost immediately when she left the Royals, when they were on an absolute high. But now, a lot of time has gone by. There is a lot of apathy around the brand, indifference. And is she going to get another chance at this? What's her focus, her goal? We've had these enormous figures touted as she's going to make her millions every time she posts something. But what is really going on here? We've got the Two of Pentacles. This is the merchant card for me in these royal readings. Look at my wares. It's also about what you're going to spend your money on, and you don't have much money when you've only got Two Pentacles. You're looking at, should I buy more bots? Should I buy some more of those new patch things and go around, roll my sleeve up and go around wearing them? What should I do? It's decision time. Twos are always about choices, and this is a money and effort kind of decision. Where does she put her effort, her resources? And as I say, she doesn't have many. She really is struggling with that card, because things can easily fall apart with the Two of Pentacles. It's about juggling, balancing, and walking a tightrope, quite literally, in the Two of Pentacles. And at any moment things could go awry, and you could fall quite badly. So past energy, her expectations when she decided to do this, is it out of desperation or real belief in herself? We've got the Chariot in reverse. This is out of desperation. This is because her ambitions have been thwarted with the Chariot card in reverse. She's been blocked from doing other things that she really wanted. This is last resort, in other words. And this is make or break, World card again. She's been blocked from her political ambitions, which the Chariot would certainly represent. She's been blocked from her Hollywood ambitions, her acting ambitions, her producing ambitions. The podcast was an absolute disaster. Her book was a complete fail. That 40 by 40 thing, and her other charitable charitable ventures all also failed for, they were pitiful. They weren't thought through. There was no follow through. So everything she has done up until now has been a complete disaster. She's bought herself a whole bunch of awards, but those even now are the subject of scorn and mockery, especially after the near catastrophic car chase in New York. So she's really hit a wall in the past, and she's run out of options. And so this is very tense, the tense times for her, whether she's got a billionaire stashed away in the background or not. She herself has got to prove something, I'm sure, to the billionaire. So she managed to convince Harry that she had 5 million in the bank when he signed on the dotted line. I think the billionaire, or any potential billionaire, the rumoured, alleged billionaire, might have better powers of scrutinising her bank account and all that kind of stuff. Just my feeling, and a little bit of snark there, of course, all just mine. What's coming next? The big launch? Are we close? What's going to happen? Oh, we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. And as I say, this is me anxious because I'm just in her energy right now. Not a comfortable place to be, I have to tell you that. 8 of Wands in reverse. This is more of the Chariot in reverse. This is a roadblock. This is the message not getting out. This could be that she doesn't even post anything. And I can't tell you how anxious I'm feeling as I say that. I almost want to clutch my heart. And the only reason I'm not clutching my heart is because there's a microphone in the way, and I will end up clutching the microphone. But this is nervous laughter. The 8 of Wands in reverse is terrible. It's a message not getting out there, nothing happening, the account not going live, no stories, no nothing on Instagram. If it does, very bad response to it. Nobody notices, nobody cares. It just lands and dies as it lands. Oh boy. What's her attitude to this right now? This question was, is this her dream that she always yearned for, or is this scraping the barrel? I think we're already in scraping the barrel territory here, but let's see what universe wants to tell us. 9 of Pentacles. This is not a dream, but this is very practical. This is how she needs to monetize herself as a brand so she can gain financial independence. She still hasn't. After all these years of being a royal and being married to Harry and having every opportunity anyone could ever dream of, Netflix, Spotify, whatever else you want to name it, being besties with Oprah and Ellen, mixing with A+ type celebrities, still she has not managed to crack it. She hasn't got any money. She is anxious about her money, and so her attitude to this Instagram account is that this is the thing that needs to make money for her, and fast, so she's financially independent so she can kick Harry into touch. What pressure is she under right now? External pressures, environment that she's operating in. And we got the devil. We've got the devil in reverse. I think the problem is that people see her as toxic now. That's devil. The pressure is that she's going to have to change people's opinions of her. And as I say, if she just even reads the comments, which we know she does, and we speculate she does, in the New York Post, whenever they write an article about her and Harry, it's scorn heaped upon scorn, and she's toxic. That's the devil. That's what the devil is. The devil is obsessed, a liar, addicted, angry, vicious, vengeful, untrustworthy, and she's got that to counter somehow, that toxic energy, devil energy, to overcome. How is she going to do that? She's had the best PR people in the game. She's had Sunshine Sachs. Now she's got this William Morris talent agency. It doesn't get better than that, and still they can't crack this. They can't make it work so far. But let's see what's going to happen. First of all, her hopes, her fears for this little outing. She's hoping that she can leave her troubles behind her. She can get out of the state of high anxiety and become extremely successful with the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory, triumph in the face of adversity. The Six of Wands, it's a triumphal return. So it's like, energy. Look at me, you doubters, you haters. I made it after all. I climbed to the top of the greasy pole, to use Tom Bauer's expression. So she's hoping that this is a wild success and very public success with the world, that everybody is going to see her true greatness and hail her, and it's going to be wonderful. How is it really going to go? Lovers, not bad with the lovers. It's partnerships. It looks like she's going to get partnerships with that card. Eventually, this is bad times here. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, this is delays. Maybe the launch is going to be delayed because they haven't got enough followers. They haven't got enough deals. But with that Lovers card, we'll clarify it and see. Does this mean it's going to be a wild success as she hopes? This Instagram account with the Lovers is partnering. So it does look like she's got partners who are going to line up and give her a boost when she finally gets going. But how? Clarify the Lovers for me, please. Tell me how successful this Instagram account is going to be. Is Megan going to make her millions? What does this Lovers mean? I mean, she could run away with the billionaire. That card could equally be telling me that. So how's this Instagram account finally going to do? That she's extremely worried about right now. And that is for sure. Now we can't have all of those. Sorry. Let's try again. What is going to happen ultimately with this thing? That is the Ace of Cups, which has come out kind of sideways. That's interesting. It's interesting because it's a big offer, the Ace of Cups. It could literally mean that she finds someone and she disappears off into the sunset with the new someone and leaves this all behind her. But the Ace of Cups is about popularity as well in this context. It's very much that connecting with people coming along with big offers, big support, big shows of support. I'm not seeing Pentacles. I am getting that she's going to get support, but it's going to be half-hearted because it's not in the reverse. Like that would be nobody supports it, nobody really cares. Upright, big support, lots of love, all those Oprahs and Ellens and everyone else going to be very loud following her. It's going to be a huge success. It's come out sideways, which is like it could go either way really. The Ace of Cups. So I think we're going to have to watch the space. This is not clear energy, which is interesting. Universe hasn't come down firmly and said it's going to be a wild success. It hasn't come down firmly and said it's going to be a dismal failure. This card is troubling if you're a Megan supporter, because it means delays, blocks, not happening, not getting the message out, not getting the deals that she wants. It does look as if eventually she's going to get support from people, but half-hearted support. Not as much support as she thought she was going to get, as she hoped she was going to get. And there's no sign of Pentacles here. So I can't tell. I think it's going to be one of those where we're going to have to keep scratching and see, digging around in the energy and see what's going to go. There's kind of a roadblocked energy. Strangely, and this card is such a block that I think this is why it's not possible to really see into the future very clearly. in the current energy, that it literally could be her just walking away from it, disappearing and going off and choosing something else. Because the Lovers is about choices. And it could be in her mind, is this worth it? Or do I just go and try something else, or with someone else? But something else I wanted to say with the Lovers as a partnership. There's a lot of speculation, and myself included, believes that Doria is going to be in on this act. And if she is, there is the partnership. The Lovers. Doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, the Lovers at all. It could be that because it's Doria and Megan, it does better than if it was just Megan at this stage, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's where we are at this point. That is what Megan herself has done to her own brand. So anyway, that is a reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.